we're back up from the barn from milking, so now I'm going to show you our bottling process. So first thing I want to do is wash my hands really, really good. I have a designated brush to be able to scrub my hands good. And under my nails. Our hot water heater is set really hot, so that also helps during the processing to make sure our wash is above that 130-degree mark. And it's getting hot. This is a clean bleached cloth. I'm able to use this. I would not want to use this one. That's just our normal kitchen cloth, and I would just be recontaminating my hands. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to glove up. Like I showed in the last video, all of our jars and lids have been sanitized. While we were downstairs, I also put the pot back on the stove and turned it to low to keep the water nice and hot. So now what we are going to do is do our bottling. I want to turn all of our faucets to the side. Now, because I touched that was out in the barn, what I'm going to do is spray a little bit of a bleach solution on my gloves. And then I come back over to my cloth and wipe my hands off. If I notice that the bucket is really, really dirty and gross, I will re-glove up over these gloves. So inside we have our 2 stainless steel frozen water bottles. I pull these both out. Next thing I do take our lids off. Down here I have our funnel and our strainer. Making sure not to overly fill the jars. try to complete an order as well. So I kind of keep track of how much milk I have. Like this is a complete order. Oops, excuse me. I want to make sure I complete this order. And what's nice too is all of the jars are flash dried because they are so hot when I'm sanitizing them. So they're all nice and dry by the time I come to bottle. See, and then that's what's left over for our family. Now, what we do also every day is we mark a little baggie, and you can get these at NASCO, and we write today's date. Today's 22nd.
That's our control sample.
And what I'm able to do is, like John said, have a control sample, and we keep it for 2 weeks in the Herd Share refrigerator. So I fold that. I take our crate. I bring it over here. Our control sample goes in here. And then I am able to put milks in the crate. Making sure to keep all the lids nice and tight. Because I didn't overfill the jars, they don't have excess milk on the outside. And then we are going to be putting these downstairs in our designated cooler with frozen water bottles. So go ahead and cut.